to Solution 9 for these. That should be right here. Vandal in the Wild. Hard boiled. Doesn't crick. Keeping yourself sharp, I trust. Reasonably. Good to hear. In our line of work, you gotta stay in peak condition and be ready for anything. In any case, you picked a good moment to come by. I managed to recover more data and learned about another experimental subject. Oh, I dare say that is the cue for us to lend our investigative skills once more. There he is. And her. Like how the music just ended. Seems this criminal has his soul put into the body of a Haloa. That's a two-legged wolf, in case you weren't familiar. Prior to that, the man was a notorious vandal who went around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything from shops to government facilities. Didn't have any grand motive. It was all for the thrill of it. Real piece of work. Like the sticky-fingered Cyclops, odds are he's up to his old antics in his new body and is a pawn of the mysterious researcher. Such a fiend wreaking havoc in a densely populated area would swiftly attract attention. If our wolfmen were to make mischief, I expect it would be somewhere outside of the city. Not half bad reasoning for a soft-boiled dope. As you say, the fiend's likely to strike places outside of Solution 9. That smile. Don't have any leads beyond that, though, so I've a mind to pay one of my trusted sources a visit. Myman's his name, and his business is knowing every bugger else's. Come on, he ought to be at his usual spot nearby. Wyman. Does that remind you of our friend Wyman? It does. Do you suppose we'll get to see a Yormund, too? God damn it. No, Nashu, I don't think there's a Yormund. There's Mymund and Wymund and Yormund. Acid reflux remedies. I don't know if any that come to mind. Could try drinking ginger tea, consuming low-fat milk, or chewing gum. That isn't peppermint. Not wearing tight-fitting clothing around your abdomen might help too, I don't know. I'm just reading what Google shits out here. Aside from that, just take some antacids or something like that, like Tums or. Already went through a container of Tums? Oh. Well, if the Tums didn't help relieve that, then you might have to go see a doctor about it, especially if it keeps up. Aside from that, you can also try altering your diet, like try to figure out what food is causing the acid reflux, and then just cut that out. Or eat less of it. That's usually why acid reflux happens. It's because you ate something that your stomach doesn't agree with, but instead of throwing it up, it just makes you... just hurts your stomach. Doctors in this economy? Yeah, I know, right? Crazy thing for me to suggest in this day and age. Could try asking a pharmacist, too. Or he could be a clone of Wymond. I've never seen anything like it, except for the time Mr. Poo-Poo made all those clones of the Spectre. Gods, he even looks like Wymond. Yeah, this is the ninth Reflections version of Wymond. Asking for help in this economy? I'm sure there's still some kind people out there who are willing to offer help. And often I see you with company, detective. What can I do for you today? We have a nice silent conversation. Time ticks by. Thrill-seeking vandal in the body of a fiend. Sounds like a recipe for trouble, all right. Now, I can't say as I heard any talk of vandalism, neither in or around Everkeep. But there's a hunter who caught sight of a solitary Kalhola near the barrier recently. Went into Vanguard and didn't come back out, so he assumed it went into Shaolani. What struck him the most, though, was the queer way it moved. Seemed more man than beast, he said. Kalholas are fiercely territorial creatures that live in packs. This lone wolf's our vandal, I'd wager my gun on it. Let a Shaolani run away. Thanks for the lead, Myman. It's truly uncanny indeed, the resemblance you bear to my friend. His name is Wyman, and information in his stock and trade as well. Eh? Not only do we have similar faces and names, but we're in the same business besides? Bugger me with a lightning rod. You know, you look rather like the detective yourself, only you're either younger or have better skincare regimen. Brothers or something? Ridiculous! Detective Hardybold and I are not the least bit alike. Damn right, don't compare me to this preening ninny. Nope, you guys are alike. Alright, didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. You, lass. Something about you reminds me of the detective's assistant. Takes me back, it does. Let's get going. Let's gather in front of Vanguard before heading to Shaolani. Oh. So he must have had an assistant similar to Nashu, but she's not around anymore, I guess. Way back me and Hardbolt and an assistant. That's the reason I fell into this trade, you might say. I bet we'll find out more about her as we progress through this quest line. Long lost brother? Gotta remember that as per the storyline, this area that we're in, Heritage found along with Solution 9, they're part of the 9th Reflection, which is a 9th alternate reality in the game. Because as per the game's lore, the world that we play in used to be one whole world called Atheris, but then through a lovely mishap between two gods, Atheris got shattered into 14 pieces, each being their own contained universe. The universe we're in is called the Source, and then the remaining pieces, are referred to in their numerical order. So far we've been to the 1st and the 13th, and this area we're in here right now is part of the 9th. And 7 of those reflections have already been rejoined into the Source, so there's only like 8 left. Chance to see a cow halo en route here. They have a rather endearing appearance, I must say. That wolf fiend is so adorable, what with their spiky leg armor and giant sword. You think they like being scratched behind the ears? Probably wouldn't try it. It's my first time beyond the barrier. Wonder if I could find a quiet bar that doesn't water down its drinks. I'm sure you'll find a couple places. Spectre, you're all glowy-tingly. Must be the lightning round I hit you with it. The after effects can linger a while, I'm afraid. No need for concern. Far from causing discomfort, the lightning appears to improve my circulation. I feel haler than I have in recent memory. You really are an oddball. Little bugs. Ah! That's spooked up over bugs, huh? I must say, Detective, I hadn't experienced your hardened self to suffer from a fear of insects. Such adorable ones, too. They're not just any insect. They're oglops, bringers of death and disease. Hold yourself now. An egg. An egg will set you straight. Oh, the man needs an egg. Someone get this man an egg. Fool. Didn't bring any. Not a single one. Damn it all. Oh dear. Never had seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. Oh. Now she's cooking. Think you could boil this to the good detective's liking? Sure. You know, I'm not I don't have the culinary class unlocked. Most men are eggless. True. Oh, now we're going to a noir style. I meant to get a shot of her, but the camera cut to me. Ashu, you don't need to wink at me to get me to do things. How long do we boil the egg? How? Time for boiled egg. I'm literally looking this up. Good rule of thumb is 3 minutes for a runny and 10 to 12 for a hard-boiled. 12. Because he is hard-boiled, so he'll want a hard-boiled egg. Egg timer. Oh, it's glowing. This is another trick, is it? I'll chance it. The chewing motion. Texture of the oak, firm and assured. Not untested, but not broken down by the weight of the world. The essence of a survivor. You're a man that knows the score, Crick. I'm glad to have you at my back. Looks like you boiled it just right. Well done. Good thing I looked that up. It says here if we did 3 minutes, then it'd be soft boiled. But if we did more than 12 minutes, then it'd be like really firm and probably not that great. Like the look of the hat and the coat. I was told by one of my friends on here that this clothing set actually does exist in the game. I assumed it was going to be a reward for this quest line, but guess I have to browse the market board. In every confidence that you could aid the good detective, my dear assistants. Come, let us continue on. There's a bug. It's following after us. It probably wants an egg too. Before I go, I always make sure to bring food with me. After all, one can't investigate on an empty stomach. Landscape is reminiscent of Fanolin, is it not? I'm put in mind of my youth when I trained by running through the wilds while carrying a chocobo upon my shoulders. Damn, that's some training. Now it's hard to feel about this because now this area that we're now in the source. So the passageway, the passageway here connects to the dome, which is that's where a slice of the ninth reflection exists. It basically just teleports us to the ninth reflection in a sense. So this is the outside world. It's gonna take some getting used to being under a sky without limits. Right, we should begin by talking to locals. That a town I see over there? That is indeed. Wezzy Springs, eh? As good as place as any. Come on, let's go. Ooh, let's use our new mount. Yeah. Oh no, I haven't even triggered him yet. There. Now we can ride the Sacred. In fact, let's get him on the hotbar. Screw the level checker. Sacred. Oh, he doesn't have any special abilities. I don't know why you guys are aggroing me when I am a higher level than you. To walk past them so that way the aggro would wear off. Feeling hunger pains. I wonder if I can get a bite to eat somewhere. See, they drill for ceruleum here, just like in Fanelin. Similarity is more than soil deep. Old-fashioned place, this, but it's got a ruggedness that speaks to me. Man could get used to it. Anyway, let's split up and ask around, see if there's been any acts of vandalism in these parts. You learn something, you come and tell me. Yeah, now we gotta talk to 3 people. Not this person. I came here to say hi. We met her in the main story quest. Vandalism? Don't get me started. Some miscreant busted up some of our drilling equipment. I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into keeping everything running, so it had me seeing red. Ceruleum's our livelihood, so the perpetrator can't possibly be a local. It's an outsider, mark my words. Oh yes, I heard that a barn was destroyed the other day, smashed to pieces by all accounts. Why would anyone do such a senseless thing? Definitely is a vandal about. Matter of fact, there's been a spate of vandalism targeting barns and equipment. Culprit strikes when no one's around and leaves no trace, so we don't have so much as a lead. Baffled as we are, we pose a generous bounty. Information's welcome too, of course, so if you see any suspicious activity, be sure to let us know. This poor guy's getting spooked by 2 identical people. Oh, Nashu's not around, okay. Poor guy. Runs off. Hey, managed to learn anything? Yeah, there's vandalism happening. Heard much the same. Our vandal's been busy. By the way, have you seen Nashu? I'm not sure where she's gone. Serious? How can you not know where your own assistant is? Better split up and find her. That's where Nashu's gone. She's part of the narrative. She didn't mention that she was trying to find a place to eat, so maybe she's somewhere there. Oh, there's her fan. Hiding in the bushes. Oh. She's getting mixed up with some ruffians. Oh, hello there, Crick. I could use a little help. Oh. I say, Nashu, we've been making new friends. Know her, do you? And all the chaos she's been sowing too, no doubt. Whatever do you mean? Don't play the fool. We saw her polishing them bombs. That's right. She's the one been blowing things up. We're taking her in and collecting the bounty. For the umpteenth time, they're not bombs. They're medicine. Yes, verily, though they may look and indeed explode like bombs, they are in fact potent restoratives. My assistant is not the vandal you seek. The stupidest shit I ever heard. Exploding medicine? Ah. Oh. Let's all take a deep breath now. No need to get so hot and bothered. We can talk this through, solve things peacefully. I don't know who you are, but we're done talking here. She's the vandal, and that's that. You'll stand aside if you know what's good for you. If you're not willing to be civil, then we'll have to settle things the old-fashioned way. Detective, wait! I am emphatically opposed to violence. I must insist that we resolve this in a gentlemanly manner. He eat egg. These kids wouldn't know a gentleman if he shot them in the rear. Don't waste your breath. You asked for it, old man. You want a duel? I'll give you a duel. Just remember that you had other options. Now we're going to need witnesses, so let's take this elsewhere. Don't worry your little head. It ain't to the death. Ill at ease though I am with Detective Hardybold's chosen approach, it seems we must defer to him. Yes. The next day, high noon. Puts on a brave face, but he's nervous. Watch the eyes. He'll rush to finish it. So I've read Smudge. Had yourself some poached eggs smothered in tomato sauce, did you? Soft choice for a soft bastard. There's me. Not the least bit phased. Hard recognizes hard, and I can tell you're a man who's been hell and back. Even I could learn a thing too from you. Oh, I hope we get to redo this cutscene, or rewatch this cutscene, because I can think of some costume ideas for this particular cutscene. Oh, are you kidding me? All this fuss over you and you're having a snooze? You've got Moxie doll face, just like her. Sweet dreams now. Fucking Nashu. Oh, he's still sparking. Still charged with lightning. That's impressive in its own way. But never mind that for now. I've got a job to do. Old-fashioned firearm like most carried in these parts. Watch the barrel, dodge the bullet. Luscious locks for a rough neck. Don't know what fancy hair treatment you use, sweet prince, but a bar of soap is all I need. I've seen enough. This one's in the bag. Whew. Got him. And everyone's dumbfounded. Well, those two are dumbfounded. Everyone else is like, damn. Oh, now these two. Hess on the old laws. As long as you win, it don't matter how. Boy. Oh. Matrix. What a way to reference that. And even though he completely dodged them, Who the hell are you? What's going on here? Anyway, we know that guy. We know this guy from the main story. That's the way of it. Non-lethal rounds or no, the law forbids dueling in town. As such, this will be treated as an illegal gunfight, and the guilt falls on the side that drew first. You lot are coming with me. Aww. Now, it seems this all began when they saw the lady with what looked like bombs and assumed she was the vandal. While you don't strike me as a miscreant, I'd like to examine the objects for good measure. I must say, it does look like a bomb. An understandable, if a fortunate misunderstanding. Despite its worrisome appearance, I assure you, good sir, that this is a bespoke medicine that rejuvenates me when I'm feeling poorly. Except his electricity just sparked it. They all step back. Everyone is. You might want to put out the fire. No, he takes it. That's a bomb, or I was born yesterday. I feel like a new man. 'Tis as if I could walk upon a cloud. Now for the hogwash. While this alone doesn't prove she's the vandal, we're gonna keep her in the jailhouse till we know more. Are meals served at this jailhouse? Well, that they are. And take me into custody, because I want a free meal. See you. I mean, that could be one way to get a free meal. Come for you, Nashu. I will find the true criminal and clear your good name. This I swear. Oh, this guy's making a... That guy was making a suspicious-looking smirk. Cool, so that completes the first quest. Now we get to do the second one. They only added 2, so this will be the last, the current one until the next patch. Why did it have to be Oglops? On the trail of destruction. Not fair to imagine sweet, innocent Nashu behind bars. We must apprehend the true criminal and secure her release post-haste. Sweet and innocent ain't words I use to describe a bomb-toting dame, but settling that aside, we know who we're after. We just need to track him down. A number of residents report having sighted an unusual wolf-like fiend. Apparently it has appeared near a settlement called Lure Them in Your Trousers. Don't think that's what the place is called, Hildibrand. It's Luwatenyo Wazawa. You need to clean the wax out of your ears. Yeah, that's what I meant. Luwatenyo Waza. Come on, let's see what we can find out there. I like how we correct him. So we gotta go all the way, just a little south. On our sacred. And yes, he has the ability to fly. Funny enough, they don't fly much in Monster Hunter Wilds. They more glide than anything. Surprised I already have already changed into fresh attire. I fortuitously had a spare set on hand. Insofar as it is possible, one must ever maintain a gentlemanly and dignified appearance. Right, let's question the locals about Wolfman sightings. Should be straightforward enough, so we'll just stay together this time. Just say the word and we'll get started. Cool, time to accompany or escort. Wood ovens, eh? Unheard of in Solution 9. We do our cooking with electro appliances. That said, the smoke might give eggs a nice flavor. I'll have to look into it when I get the chance. Mother used to roast whole Megatragus in a giant oven. She was partial to the billies for the flavor, but I found them a little tough. That has no bearing on my own toughness, mind you. Seen any wolf people around? Saw it all right, a wolf-like fiend I never seen before, made off with a sack of vegetables we just harvested. Seemed our fugitive was vanished. Being a wolf, however, would it not hunt for its own food? Whatever it is now, it used to be a man. Wouldn't be odd if it still ate like one. If it isn't keen on hunting, it'll likely keep close to settlements for its meals. See the resemblance between the homes here and those in the outskirts. I was real surprised when our worlds merged 30 years ago. I was just a greenhorn then, and she was still... Never mind. The motif on these dwellings is simple yet elegant. I expect Father would appreciate their artistry. He isn't here, is he? Ooh. Yeah, he wouldn't want to see his dad right about now. You seen any wolf people around? What I saw wasn't a wolf fiend, but an adorable little critter. It kept squealing at me as I was trying to say something. Or no, that's a guy. Ooh, I dare say this is a promising new lead. Oh, he's doing his thinking. I have it! The creature is a minion of the Vandalist Wolfman. Your soft-boiled guesses. I'd heard about strange squealing critters on TrueView. I doubt it has anything to do with our case. Wolf-like fiend? I've seen it south of here. Most folk avoid the area because it's Unyukawapaya Pia territory, but I go there to gather cactus. And the past few times I did, I saw the creature heading towards the gorge. Even those give it a wide berth, so it must be dangerous indeed. A fugitive might be holed up in that gorge. Come on, let's take a look. Is that a linear cow pier? Kawhaloa don't seem to be here right now. This is definitely where it lays its head. I can feel it. Split up and search for clues. If you turn up anything, you come and tell me. The Pokemon stream. If you're asking about Legend ZA, that'll be whenever I get the Switch 2, which definitely won't be when the game releases at this rate. It's either I get it funded on my phone or I eventually come up with the money to actually buy it somewhere else. Am I saving? Technically, yes. Because pretty much getting it funded on my Throne wish list is kind of saving. It depends if anyone wants to actually put money towards it. I would appreciate it, but it's not mandatory. Yeah, I know I could buy it for Switch 1, but I'd rather play it on the Switch 2 because it's probably going to run a hell of a lot better. And I do want to get a Switch 2, so... Probably would be cheaper for me to get the Switch 1, but then when I get the Switch 2... Oh, then I probably only need to get the expansion pass. Or no, I just need to get the upgrade pass or whatever. I suppose you bring up a good point, Knight. But personally, I still would like to play it on the Switch too. So I don't know. I'll consider it if I get that desperate to play Legend ZA. I will stream Legend ZA, but just not on the release date. I'll probably, if I don't get a Switch 2 by like the end of November, then I'll buy it on Switch 1. Or buy it for the Switch 1. And then I'll just play it then. Just borrow Reno's Switch? I don't think he'd want me to do that. I'm sure he would let me, but I think he'd want to actually... He'd probably want to play it. Oh, Hildibrand found a beaver. Oh my, what a winsome critter you are. Very angry beaver. Okay, so we actually have to search for clues. Oh, there's a clue right over there. No, I don't want to aggro the... dinosaur. So also buy used. Someone actually dumps the game sooner. Or trades in their copy sooner. Sack is laden with vegetables, likely those which the fugitive took from the place we were just at. I don't feel like pronouncing that. Piece of paper. Crude words have been scrawled on the piece of paper. Noglop loiters nearby as regarding the paper and you. Noglop scurries off, leaving you to devote your attention to the paper, which appears to contain diary entries written by the fugitive. It's not all... There's still more clues, though. Oh, there we go. It's behind the T-Rex. Liquor bottle. That means he's drunk. Long been since drained to the last drop. Perhaps it was purloined by the fugitive. No more clues in the vicinity. Now we talk to Hard-Boiled. He also found a bottle. Found this empty liquor bottle. What about you? I found another empty liquor bottle, a sack of produce, and a piece of paper. Work, Crick. Bottles and the produce must have been taken from place. As for the piece of paper... These are diary entries, all right. I'll read them out. Another good day's instruction. I reduced the barn to rubble in moments, well before anyone was the wiser. My newfound strength is truly astounding. A researcher contacted me. He wants me to put on a bigger show and will provide barrels of ceruleum for the job. This is going to be my tour de force. Ooh. As we expected. Like the thieving Cyclops of analyzing Kaloa is working for the researcher. But I must say, for him to leave incriminating evidence out in the open where enterprising agents of inquiry can easily find it is rather careless, is it not? When he was apprehended as a man, he left a diary of his misdeeds lying around. Served as incontrovertible proof of his guilt. To do it again, knowing full well how it led to his downfall? Perhaps he has some sort of clever design. Perhaps. Perhaps. He's just an idiot. At any rate, if our fugitive has barrels of ceruleum at his disposal, then we must exercise the utmost caution. The tiniest spark could cause an explosion to dwarf even Nashu's delights. So I ask that you refrain from using your gun. My gun's more versatile than you think. It's capable of converting the lightning it absorbs into other kinds of energy. Flick a switch, it can shoot fire and water rounds as well. So if push comes to shove, I'll give the wanton wolfman a hosing down. Well, now that's a wondrous gadget indeed. Yet be that as may, I remain firmly opposed to violence in all forms and elemental aspects. Solving cases in a manner befitting a gentleman, such as the creed of Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Soft to the core. If you don't harden up, you'll make the same mistake I did. As a rule, I don't talk about my past, but if there was ever a time to break that rule, now would be it. Oh. I used to have an assistant too. She was a lot like your own Nashu, a real sweetheart. She's gone now, killed by the crime king because of me, because I was too soft. The crime king's descended from a line of mages. Carnelian's his real name, and he can wield powerful magic with a whispered word and a flick of the wrist. Doesn't have to rely on fancy gadgets like ordinary folk. We had him at our mercy, me and my assistant, but then he started spinning a sob story like a half-boiled milksop. I lowered my gun. That was all the opening Carnelian needed. He cast a spell before I could blink, and I would have died where I stood if my assistant had leapt in the way. She wasn't wearing a regulator because she was following my lead. I killed her as much as he did. But such a thing should have happened. About to catch Carnelian soon after that, but now the bastard's at large again, in a fiend's body. When you deal with villains, you can't afford to be soft, or one day you or someone dear to you will pay for it. Now then, we've confirmed the vandals here. What is it that the researcher wants to achieve with this destruction spree? First things first, we need to alert the Dust Watch. They'll want to be ready when the Vandal strikes next. You know where to find them? Yeah, we were just talking to their fucking captain just a while ago. To think that the detective has suffered such a terrible tragedy. I struggle to find the words. Be your usual gentlemanly self. You're right, my friend. As ever, I shall endeavor to be true to myself. Yes. And there he go. Yeah, she's all the way in the back. Got a kid at home. They need me. She's just sitting there eating. You must try these tacos. Absolutely worth incarceration. Yeah. Stay strong, Nashu. Soon you will be free. Girl's eating her taco. Leave her alone. This taco is amazing. Oh, it's you lot. What is it? Got a hot tip about the vandal. Be damned. Just a moment ago, we received a message from someone claiming to be the vandal. They declared that the train's their next target. I was about to dismiss it as a prank, but having heard your report, I'm inclined to believe the threat is real. We need to get to Shaolani Station right away. Indeed, I'll gather my men and hurry there. As for Nashu, she's sleeping. Would be best if she remained here for now, I think. Detective, keenly though I feel for your loss, I must reiterate my staunch opposition to violence. Whatever may await us, I believe that we must strive for a gentlemanly resolution. It's like, oh, okay. The vandal never used to announce his targets. This reeks like a rotten egg. Oh, he's smirking too. Uh-oh. Something's going down. Thank goodness you're here. Please, you can't let that fiend destroy the train. We're on it. Get somewhere safe. Have you at last? From gentleman to gentlewolf, I suggest you surrender. Yes, 'tis detective. Over there, a dame in distress. Oh. Ah, of all the times to be out of charge. Don't be laughing. Give a man a fright, will you? Hold it right there. Try anything funny and I'll torch those barrels. They're filled to the brim with ceruleum, enough to blow us all sky high. Cinder just touched his tail. There's nothing you can do, so sit back. So just relax and enjoy the... Huh? Oh, his butt's on fire. Ouch! Wait, we must extinguish the fire. How do you think you're doing? I shall stop the runaway wolf train. Oh, he's coming back. I fear he is disinclined to stop. They're coming back. And they're headed straight for the engine. Damn it. If only I could use my gun. Oh. Bug. He only sees the bug. Oh, right. Forgot that the inspector has an electric charge going through his body. Seems the two of them know what needs to be done. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Manderville Man and his electrifying handstand. There's the charge we needed. Well, that went well. You did good, Softy. You did good. You as well, Detective. You as well. Yes. Probably should move those barrels out of the way. Just saying. Thought I was done for. I owe you my life. So you don't know anything either. Afraid not. I was only doing what I was told. The researcher's true objective remains a mystery. This chaos and destruction can't all be for its own sake, can it? If you have learned your lesson, I suggest you surrender yourself to the Dust Watch. You'll be safe in their care and receive regular meals besides. Alright, I'll go quietly. Apologies for the delay. I see you have the situation well in hand. So this is the fiend. So this fiend was behind the destruction. Grateful for your help. Despite appearances, he was originally a man, so treat him like one, eh? That's so. Understood. He'll be treated with due dignity. still soft-hearted boiled, as you always were. And there's the real one. Oh, right in the head, too. I wasn't expecting an interruption so soon. No matter, the commotion has drawn you all here as intended. Oh, he's a slime. Oh, no, there we go. You're Carnelian. Oh, added charge. The villain disguised himself as one of my men and knocked me out. The rest, I believe you know. Seems Carnelian's also working for the researcher, and this was just a diversion. What's that bastard's game? Let's head back to Australia for now. We have to set your friend free after all. My men can clean things up here. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Nashu is going to be in trouble. like she's going to get, kidnapped or something. Oh, no, she's still chilling in the... She's still sleeping. Still dreaming about tacos. Right, let's get the lady out of her cell. Oh, Nashu, such an ordeal that must have been. Oh, yes, the hors d'oeuvres were quite tasty. Sheriff, we have a situation. A large shipment of ceruleum has been stolen from Shezhnezui. What? It appears the thieves struck while we were dealing with the trouble at the station. That was a true target. First electrope, now ceruleum. What does he need all those resources for? As for Carnelian, he ain't the sort to do someone else's bidding. I bet he's got his own angle. No matter what it is, I won't rest until justice has been served. Next time, my gun will be ready. You know something about these happenings by the sound of it? He tells him about the past event, or the past quest, where we had to deal with that Cyclops. So this extends beyond Shalani. Even if we have the manpower, the Dust Watch can't go trapezing about in other jurisdictions, so I think it's best if we left the matter in your hands. Yeah, you can leave it to Hildibrand, and Agent of Inquiry Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear to you, good sheriff, that I shall find and apprehend the villain with grace and non-violent finesse. We'd be grateful. Naturally, my men and I will conduct a thorough investigation in Shalani. If we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know. Come on, let's head back to Solution 9. I could use a hard-boiled egg right about now. Maybe even 2. Back to Solution 9. a second here. Now that my lightning charge is spent, I feel somehow lackluster. Ah, home. I didn't mind it out in the wilds, but for this sentimental old fool, nothing beats this neon-lit city. Now, I'll get back to working on the storage device. Check in from time to time in case I've found us a new lead. Meanwhile, let's continue along our own lines of inquiry. Pray do not blame yourself for your assistant, Detective. The fault most assuredly lies not with you. What would a soft-boiled dope know? Just take care of your own, eh? Insect. And now for the closing trailer. Meanwhile, in Shaolani. There's the researcher. Excellent. Soon the plan will come to fruition. Alaka's achievements will be meaningless next to what the heavens have gifted me. Fugitives have served me well indeed. And you, me. Yeah, Carnelian definitely's got something planned for his own ends. We won't know that until the next series of these quests. Here's my gun, are you? Come on out, no need to be shy. A Molt Python Maximum filled with a custom shot barrel. Being made of electrope, she can convert her lightning charge to fire rounds and other energies. Double action trigger means she's as fast as you are, and ambidextrous safety means she's at home in both hands. The ventilated ribs help keep her cool and reduce risk of malfunction when things really heat up. The recoil spring guide rod takes the edge off her temper, while the extra long ejector rod housing serves to... Well, now she doesn't fucking care. You getting sleepy? Because I sure am. Let's call it a day, shall we? I don't have anything particular to say about my alchemy tools. Till next time. You'd rather chase off that crab. There. Now we're done. Feeling eyes on me lately. Not sure who it is, but the softy would probably think it's an admirer. Oh no. Oh, those eyes are that insect. Those are the eyes. Cool, that's dealt with. And we still got time too. Well, not enough time to go to do something else. Probably time to do something on here, I guess. I do need to get this thing done. I have to charge these up by doing certain duty roulettes. Could also try my hand at the extreme fight for Arkfeld. Also go ahead and get that unlocked. Brought for me today. I beat up some giant thing that shoots, like, chains out of its body or some shit. It's from a different game. It's not supposed to be in this game. That's what the creature was that Arkfeld was fighting, the Serpent Lord. Silvery coat, its body cloaked, from distant world it came. On reddened earth the guardian roamed, the lives of foes to claim. In hunger deep was locked this beast, in silvery chains entwined, to conquer all of its savage fate, new paradise to find. Cool. There, now we can do the extreme version, which is a bit more difficult. In fact, I probably can't even queue up for it, can I? Nope, I have to be minimum item level 740. So that means I need like six more item levels. I could probably do that by simply upgrading all of these to the Historia set, which I need these tomestones in order to buy. Well, the other thing we could do is do the regular fight so I can get some more scales. I want to... No, I want to stick with Summoner for now. See if we can do a roulette or